Such a thing is nearly incomprehensible. Many times have I come under the shadow of death's dark wing, but never slipped this low. Too many spared worlds whose life energies might have replenished me. Feelings I thought long dead within me have stirred again, and now I feel the price. Am I not Galactus? Am I not the Ravager, the Devourer of worlds? I thought the man that I was 20 billion years ago was as dead as the universe that birthed him. But now his ghost returns, and with it, the specter of compassion, like madness, driving me to seek new sources of nourishment, converting gas giant atmospheres to substances that will sustain me, seeking a single spark of life on a lifeless moon to grant me another day, another hour of life. How much easier it would be to seek out a world bursting with life and drain all the energy my body craves. But no more. Perhaps the time has come. Perhaps the place of Galactus is no more in the scheme of things. Perhaps an end is in sight to the unending quest to satisfy my cosmic hunger. If the end is near, why do I ache so? Why does my very being cry out for sustenance?
So many questions, brother.
You, then, my hour is struck. Let the end be quick.
My touch is always quick, Galactus. But to gain my touch may set you on a hard and rocky road. Your time is not yet, my child. The universe is young, and you have much to do.
Much to do? Have I not done enough in 20 billion years? Have I not seen life in all its myriad forms come to carve its fleeting mark upon the face of countless worlds, only to slip again into the unending darkness of your domain, and even hurried some along that path? I have been your slave and servant for all this time. What more is there to do?
Your newfound conscience clouds your reason. You are no slave, Galactus, least of all to me. You are my husband and father, my brother and son. Were we not born at the same moment? Two corners of the great triangle, which is the universe? You and I are as old as creation, sibling, yet we are mere babes not yet to know maturity until the distant time when the cosmos shall achieve its final end. That end is set and written. You and I are but the shepherds who guide it. Or more precisely, it is a tangled garden you and I must ever weed. Do not doubt or fail our purpose. Yours is quite possibly the most important role. Do not shirk it, lest the universe fail at last.
And once more Galactus is alone, and I must begin again. No more debate. The die is cast. Let the great game commence again. Nova.
Nova is here, Master. Are you...
Still clinging. I need sustenance, quickly.
Never fear, Master. We have reached the Skrull throne world.
Another inhabited planet. Is it all to begin again so suddenly? Not a second lapses, and I must act. Very well, my herald. Lead on.
Something's happening. He's been visited again. I can sense a departed presence, like a cold breath out of an ancient tomb. There's something big going on. Galactus has been strangely indecisive, as if he's lost his sense of purpose. Is this the same being that put so many worlds in constant fear? It's insane! Galactus is like no man I've ever known. Now that's a brilliant observation. Galactus is like no man, period. I find him absolutely irresistible. His power, his almost omniscient aloofness. Am I in love with Galactus? A Skrull Armada. We are close to the throne world.
Ready, weapons officer. Stand by to fire.
At your order, Commander.
Fools! You think you stand a chance against the Herald of Galactus?
Idiots! Why did you not activate the cloaking effect?
We did, Majesty. It served no end. It was as if the Herald knew where we were.
Moron! Our galaxy has successfully hidden its energies from Galactus for uncounted millennia. You say we fail now?
He speaks true, oh my Empress. We cloaked the entire galaxy in an energy-dampening field, but the Herald flew on as if she had star charts marking our position.
Mother! The place is in an uproar. What is happening?
And now, hoped you were in bed. Better you should sleep peacefully through the end of the world.
What? Have the Kree launched an attack?
Far worse than that, daughter. The Kree could be swept away like the gnats they are. There is one menace even the Skrull Empire must fear.
No, you cannot mean...
I do. Look below. We can hide from him no more. Galactus is coming. Our fate is sealed.
We have to do something, Mother. We have to get to the spaceport, to a ship.
Every usable ship in this quadrant was in the Armada the Herald destroyed. There is nothing we can do now. Nothing. Save to die.
Sleep now, Master. Let the energies flow through you and make you strong again. Sleep, and Nova shall watch over you.
Ah, there's Julie. Why did she bring her roomie?
Gotta say one thing for the boy, Jules. He knows how to make an entrance.
That he does, Sharon. That he does. Hi, Johnny. I hope you don't mind Sharon tagging along.
Not at all. Hey, Sharon. Nice to see you again.
Hey yourself, Johnny. What's with the new threads?
Well, they're not exactly new. So, any gorgeous gals here want to join me for my appointment? I'll tell you how my costume changed colors. A story guaranteed to curl your hair.
Too late in D'Angelo's case.
4 hours in the negative zone turned out to only be 4 hours in this reality. And coming back had a weird effect on the unstable molecules in our costumes. And the colors, sort of, reversed.
Far out. I think you should keep the new look. It's real classy.
But if your nephew is so hurt, shouldn't you be at the hospital?
I spent the last 2 days there with Reed and Sue. But the doctors say his condition is stable, and I made this appointment a month ago in Earth time.
Hey, Johnny, over here.
Norm, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you've got those little fingers of yours in real estate, too?
What? You think I make a living as a drama student? The service elevator is back this way.
That's a relief. That's an awful lot of stairs.
You really getting your own bachelor pad, Johnny?
I make enough bucks as 1/4 of FF Inc. Time to cut some strings and see how I can make out on my own.
Well, this is it.
Wow.
Johnny, this is absolutely fabulous. I love it.
Needs an awful lot of work, but this skylight has a definite attraction for someone in my line of work.
Then we got a deal? Great. There's a diner down the block. We can sign the papers there.
Well, I guess congratulations are in order, huh? Big step, Johnny.
Don't I know it? But having my apartment in the Baxter building did tend to crimp my style.
Uh-oh. I better warn the tenants about wild superhero parties.
Hey, sport, if you're gonna dress up like one of the Fantastic Four, try harder to get the colors right. You folks ready to order?
Just a Coke for me. I'm allergic to dairy.
I think the rest of us will have the Shannon Nananas.
3 banana splits and a Coke. Got it.
Oh, and miss, just for future reference, I did get the colors right.
Your son is going to be fine, Reed. The danger is past.
The danger is far from over. Franklin is a mutant with great powers, but for the past several weeks, those powers have been damped. Without them, he is a normal child with normal vulnerabilities. And Nihilus demonstrated the Baxter building is no longer a safe place for him. Therefore, Sue and I will take our son and leave the Baxter building. Leave New York, find a small town, adopt false identities, do everything possible to create an atmosphere of normalcy for Franklin. In short...
You don't have to finish, Stretcho. I've heard this song before. This means the end of the Fantastic Four.
No, Ben. No. I almost wish it did. We have tried before to go our separate ways, but circumstances always necessitated our rejoining. We will not act out that pointless charade this time.
You mean...
Yes, old friend. It won't be easy, but Sue and I will try being parents and continuing as Invisible Girl and Mr. Fantastic.
Then we don't have to break up?
Not this time, Ben.
Yeah!
Oh. Be careful. Yeah. We may be in a hospital, but we don't wish to stay here.
Oh, don't be a stick in the mud, Reed. It's time for celebrating. The Fantastic Four are still in business.
Still, you might want to control your enthusiasm, Ben. It's early yet, but I don't think Susan should be handled so roughly in her condition.
Uncle Jake, are you saying...
Yes, Ben. Sue asked Jake to give her an examination early, and the tests were positive.
Ben, looks like you're going to be an uncle again.
We have 2 reasons for our move. A newborn would be even more vulnerable to our enemies.
Yeah, you're right, pal. Well, you scamps. Looks like more than just scientific exploration was going on in the negative zone.
Ben.
Dr. Grimm, may we see our son?
Of course, Reed. Franklin's asleep just now. You can sit with him until he wakes.
Oh.
Reed.
It's all right. He'll be fine.
Well, I'm off house hunting, Reed. I've turned up a prospect in Connecticut.
Sue, I almost didn't recognize you in that wig. It's quite a transformation.
Better get used to it. With secret identities, you'll be seeing a lot of it.
This could be a curious venture.
There's lasagna for dinner.
I'll pop it in the oven after I visit Avengers Mansion. I promised Wanda I'd look in on Vision.
All right. Be careful, darling.
Don't worry, sweetheart. What could happen there?
Beautiful countryside. Looks ideal already. How homey. Lucky right off the bat. Strange to think we're really going to do it this time. I have a good feeling about this.
It's 10 o'clock, Professor Richards. Time to leave for Avengers Mansion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Thank you, Hubert.
It's odd to think we're leaving the Baxter building. So much has happened here in a short span of time. It will still be our base of operations, but never again will we call it home.
Reed, you're cleared for landing.
Good morning, Reed. I'm so glad you could make it today.
Always happy to help, Wanda. How is your husband faring?
Not good. There's no further degeneration in his condition, but he doesn't seem to be improving either.
Curious. The Vision's biosynthetic systems are unlike any other, but I was certain he'd be on the mend by now.
Looks like this is going to take longer than we thought. Would you care for some tea?
Oh, yes. Thank you, Wanda. It does seem the Vision's condition is more complicated than I anticipated.
It's all so mad. It's as if the fates are conspiring against me. My dear brother goes with the Inhumans to their new home on the moon. I find out Magneto is my true father. He claims to have reformed, but how can I trust him? And now Vision... The alert! The mansion has been breached. The medical section? Reed! Reed?